The hell was that?
There was a big wave. I'm sorry, I lost balance.
Mess up again and I'll manifest a fucking riptide if I have to.
What is up, everybody? It's your boy, Disventure Dude, back with another video. This time, it's my Disventure Camp Season 5, Episode 5 review. Really quickly, I just started out on this channel, so if you would like to subscribe, that would be very appreciated. And now, on to the episode. Episode 5 is my favorite episode so far in the season, and I really think that it's great. The interactions throughout the episode are fantastic, the challenge is unique and entertaining, and the elimination was insanely good for Season 5. Quickly before I start, massive spoiler warning for this video. If you haven't already seen the episode, I'd suggest you go watch it on the official Odd Nation Cartoons channel before finishing this video. Starting off the video with the fans team, we have the scenes focusing on the whole advantage plotline. In this episode, I don't mind it that much, because since the favorites have most of the focus, it was only in the start of the episode. The scene with Finn, Ara, Aiden, and Sam was cool, I guess, even if it didn't have anything particularly important. However, the scene after with Finn cornering Evie was very funny in my opinion. And Finn, a literal actor, not being correct about whether or not she's lying is hilarious. These scenes aren't huge or anything, but sometimes the smaller things can be cool. The Eclipse trio have amazing dynamics, and I really enjoyed their interactions this episode. The whole luck ritual thing was great and made me feel like the fans would win the challenge, which they did. Dunia and Nora's scenes specifically were very good, and I'm excited to see more from them in the future episodes. Overall, this scene was fantastic, and I hope we get to see more scene from the Eclipse trio for the rest of the season, as they are currently my favorite members on the fans team. The scene between Natalia and Anastasia is good, but I'm also a little mixed on it. My problem with it was that it felt really out of the blue, considering that just last episode there was a scene of Natalia and Anastasia hating each other. I'm confused on whether they will actually make up by the end of the season or not, because Anastasia doesn't seem to have that much time left, considering how much focus she's gotten recently, and Natalia thinks that she wasn't being fully genuine. Then again, Odd Nation Cartoons usually likes to resolve rivalries like this, so they might resolve things in the Eliminated Contestants episodes or something like that. Ali and Benji finding the idol was a welcome surprise, considering that neither has really done anything since episode 2. I'm curious to see what happens with the idol, as the twist makes me think that one of them will be going pre-merge. So I think that it would probably be Ali, but Odd Nation Cartoons might surprise us. If it is Ali who stays over Benji, I hope they at least find something for her to do, because she hasn't really done anything yet other than flipping on Aiden, and she already had a deep run in All-Stars. Overall, good scene, although I hope it's Benji who gets the full idol over Ali, as they can't really do much more with the character, I don't think. I really liked this episode's challenge, as it felt unique and undone before. It doesn't match the level of the episode 3 challenge or anything, but it's still great. Also, can we take a moment to notice Ren's acrobatic skills? How do you even get that good? It's insane. One thing that did annoy me with the challenge was Olivia's constant sabotage of the fans team. If this is what she's going to be doing for the rest of the pre-merge, then we're in for it. The way she kept knocking over the pole was just infuriating. It's hard not to understand why Ara was mad at Olivia, considering that the fans almost lost for the 3rd time in a row. And even if Ara went a little far, I still think, I 100% get where she was coming from. Last episode, I sort of understood why Olivia flipped, but this time it just annoyed me. I don't think any real humans actually act like this, like a super whiny puppy looking for attention. And overall, Odd Nation Cartoons will need to do some serious fixing to her character to make people like her. On to the main focus of the challenge, Tom and Alex's continuous arguing. It was actually sort of funny to see them constantly argue, and while if Alec wasn't eliminated this episode, it would probably get boring, it was entertaining for just the one episode. Also, is it just me, or did Alex seem a little more cruel than usual this episode? Like, in the past, he usually just sticks to himself and tries to avoid arguing with anyone but Tom. I don't know why I got that vibe, I just did. His comment to Benji was very harsh in my opinion, which is why I do think this way. And either way, it was very funny seeing the three of them, mainly Tom and Alec, argue the whole time, eventually causing them to lose. The fans finally winning a challenge was a breath of fresh air, because before this episode, the fans had lost 3 contestants while the favorites had lost 0. I think now it's getting to the point where it's a little inaccurate how much the fans are losing. Like, the favorites may have experience, but that doesn't mean they're invincible to losing challenges. Also, Finn once again trying and failing to get Tom to pay attention to him was hilarious, and Sam trying to help him only to get turned away was the cherry on top. Overall, a great challenge, and now on to the first great elimination this season. The elimination is for once a good part about the episode, and I do think that it's done really well. I like how Natalia not trusting Anastasia almost got Tom eliminated, so that she didn't have to face any actual punishment, but it was almost sort of a warning. The trio will probably face some tension next episode, considering that Natalia almost got Tom eliminated, though. Spencer's decision to flip on Natalia was actually quite intelligent, considering that Spencer was probably going to end up gone once Alec and Anastasia were eliminated. I get that she ended up in the minority in the end, but if not for Anastasia, it would have been smooth sailing for him. And even if his move didn't work out, I think it was still quite intelligent. Speaking of Anastasia, she was once again great this episode. The comment she made to Alec after she voted him was so cold, and I just thought it was awesome. Overall, Anastasia has been amazing this season, being one of the few characters that I'd say was great in every episode. The one thing I'm worried about for her is the amount of focus she's already gotten, which makes me think that she will probably end up eliminated soon. As for the tiebreaker, I thought it was great. I was a little underwhelmed that this was what the symbols were for, as I was expecting something bigger that might be revealed in the final or something. It isn't a huge issue or anything, I just wanted to point it out. When the episode did come out, I was genuinely confused as to who would win the tiebreaker, as both had reasons to be there, but both had reasons to go as well. Tom winning was great because, as I said earlier, it meant that Natalia had no punishment for not trusting Anastasia, and the tiebreaker was more of a warning. One problem I do have is that in Season 5, none of the characters have really gotten to say goodbye, with the exception of Ernesto, which annoys me because in every other season there was at least a minute for people to say goodbye to the eliminated camper. I felt so bad for Fiore here, as the look on her face shows just how much she and Alec have grown to care for each other. And also, a quick side note, the drawing Tom made of Jake was adorable. He clearly misses him a lot. Before the conclusion to this video, I'll quickly cover Alec's decision to leave the game. And I think that this was an amazing conclusion to his character, and while I'm sad that we'll probably never see him again, I think it's for the best, as he has nothing else to really do in other seasons. I love that she took on Anastasia's words rather than pushing them off, and it shows just how much Alec has grown since DC1. Overall, episode 5 is my favorite episode of the season so far, and anything bad I could really say about it is a nitpick. Alec's character was handled well this season, I think, and it's sad that we probably won't see him again. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. My episode 6 review will be out soon, so stay tuned for that. Disventure Dude out.